Some people think of the Royal Guards only in terms of their red uniforms and glamorous appearance, as if they were a tourist attraction. But what these disciplined soldiers go through is much more complex and serious than meets the eye. Some try to attract attention with a childish nannick gesture. Others test the limits by touching the horse's reins. These behaviours, which may seem funny at first glance, are actually a failure to understand the centuries of strict discipline of the Guard. After all, even if we think of the Royal Guard only in terms of pompous ceremonies, they are still part of the armed forces and have a real mission. These people enter private security areas, often for a small photo or video moment. For example, they cross a line drawn on the ground without realising it or on purpose. These lines are designated protection zones for the safety of both the horse and the guard. No matter how innocent it may seem, the violation of this boundary sometimes ends with a stern warning, sometimes by the horse itself. For at that moment, the tourist is perceived to have not so innocently entered the guard's duty area. While many people do not think about these subtleties out of momentary excitement and curiosity, the Royal Guards have to be alert at all times. Likewise, horses' reactions are often spontaneous. Despite years of training, the animal's natural reflexes can kick in such situations. The noise of the crowd, flashbulbs, or unexpected touches trigger the horse's defense mechanism. A bite or a sharp head movement is a clear reminder this is not the interaction with a sweet animal that the tourist thinks it is. Every year there is no shortage of tourists who are bitterly pushed by a horse in this way. Interestingly, in many of these incidents, the only party to blame is the person who misbehaved, because the guards and horses are on duty and they set the rules. Of course, this does not always result in a physical reaction. Some tourists, like a bully, say provocative words or make gestures to get on the soldiers' nerves. For example, there are many disrespectful actions, from the nannick sign to touching hats. In these cases, the guard's most effective weapon is often patience. Soldiers, as a matter of protocol and training from their superiors, often choose not to react physically or verbally to such actions. The person who tries to provoke them is often frustrated with himself when he doesn't get the reaction he expects. However, some situations get so out of control that the guards shout warnings or intervene forcefully when the violation of space becomes serious. What is remarkable here is the Royal Guard's incredible self-control. Although it is surprising that these soldiers, who are described as standing like idols from the outside, suddenly move in a moment of danger, it is exactly part of their duty. Sometimes they go as far as grabbing the neck of a tourist, and some of them may experience a serious panic because of this reaction. In the same way, it is not uncommon for a horse to react harshly to actions that it considers dangerous. The regret of "I wish I hadn't done it" often comes too late. In addition, one of the most common scenes in the videos is of police officers or other security guards repeatedly warning these misbehaving people. "Please step back," they say in a gentle but firm manner, without using brute force. However, the number of people who ignore these warnings is not to be underestimated. One tourist wants to take a photo by touching a horse's reins. Another strokes the horse's neck and tries to take a selfie. However, these behaviours are not just momentary entertainment. They endanger the safety and sense of duty of both the horse and the guard. The critical question at this point is, what are these people really after? Most of them, it seems, want to make an ordinary tourist experience a little more colourful and adventurous. Some, perhaps, are looking to share an engaging video on social media, but for them, the Royal Guard is no ordinary theme park mascot. They are representatives of a centuries-old tradition, a discipline. They have official duties, and they are extremely determined against those who try to turn these duties into a kind of entertainment. They are sometimes the centre of attention for locals as well as tourists. Tens of thousands of people walk around Buckingham Palace every day. The stories of those who, out of a moment of carelessness or curiosity, say, "Let me hold that hat in my hand once," do not end well. It is understandable that people coming from all over the world do not know the rules of protocol due to different cultures. But it is a big mistake to think that those soldiers are just there for show. The guards can be a stern reminder of who they really are and what they are there for. After all, these awkward and sometimes comical moments with the Royal Guard have a serious security implication. Tourists or the curious may think it's just a little joke. But from the point of view of the royal family and protocol, every breach is seen as a potential danger. Therefore, the price for a moment of fun is sometimes paid with an unexpected reaction, a shout, or a serious intervention. There is a lesson in all these incidents. Discipline and respect should never be taken for granted, especially in a place of historical and cultural significance. Pushing the limits for the sake of a selfie may be a brave act for some, but it is often interpreted as stupid. Indeed, many of those who persistently try to provoke the Royal Guard when they get that stern look and angry reaction end up wishing they had never gotten involved. In this video, we witness those moments and show how sometimes a little carelessness or unnecessary thrill-seeking can lead to big regrets. In short, it is essential to be careful and respectful when approaching the Royal Guard. It is important to remember that they are not just actors dressed for a ceremonial march, they are real soldiers. Their horses are also trained, but like any animal, they can react unexpectedly. So think twice when you approach them or want to take a photo, because what happens there is not just a funny or strange moment, but a living lesson in the importance of respect and discipline.
Make way! Get off my horse's head! Make way! Make way! Make way for King my God! Make way for King my God! Get off my throne! Get off the reins! Get off my reins! Get off my reins! Get off my reins! Get off the reins! Oi, I said move from there. Make way! Get off the handgate! Make way!